Good morning, and it's day 4, of course, a little bit late in the day because we had quite a busy morning with all kinds of classic Zoom and webinars and trainings and all kinds of things. But I hope everybody's doing well, and for those that have decided to join me on the journey, it could be interesting times by now, day 4, and a lot of activity. Interesting times, but just a quick reminder, please ensure you're taking enough water to ensure the constant bowel movements. Remember what I said, you need, the fiber needs water. And more importantly, to watch what's happening in the toilet, to see what's happening, because you can actually classically, I've been observing quite a few interesting things. So, and what is very interesting, you can actually by day 4, which is where we are today, start seeing the old and the new and the difference between. It's not just the color, it's the consistency, it's just everything, telltale. And obviously, you want to get to that stuff, that is the deep embedded stuff, because you can clearly see which is old and new. So have a look, because you really want to know that your cleanses work in the first place. Number 2, that you're getting it out, because a very good tip to remember, if you're not seeing that type of removal, then you possibly need to consider another cleanse in a week or two's time. You've got to see that coming out, because there is nobody, I think, on Mother Earth that has such a squeaky clean gut that you won't see something coming out in any way capacity. If you see by the end of the cleanse, there's still a lot coming out. Now the suggestion is to do another cleanse anyway, 2-3 weeks later, because ideally you would want to keep on doing the cleanse until you see that you're pretty much squeaky clean, as squeaky clean as you can be, because remember, we constantly got toxins and all kinds coming into the equation through the foods and the water we drink and everything else. So the gut will never be uncompromised in any way, but you want to try and keep it relatively clean. So these are the things you need to watch out. The only way you can tell, you're not going to feel it in your body. You might feel slightly bloated. These are not telltale. Looking into the toilet is where you see the telltale signs of what's really happening on the inside. As I said, I've been doing that. I've always actually pretty much done that, and I've had some almost, I won't call it scary experience. It's not that, but really, when you see things coming out that look foreign and all kinds, it's a good sign, because it's, the cleanse is really working. I ended up having a lot of vegetables last night. Not that I'm a big meat eater anyway, and I felt quite bloated, but it's interesting to see the body go through the various reactions. And obviously, eating clean is not a prerequisite. Remember, I said no change in the diet, no change in the lifestyle, still exercise, still go to work, still everything. But there's definitely a lot more movement when your diet is cleaner, as opposed to I won't say compromising the diet, but adding more meat, and because it's just a different level of digestion that is happening at that point in time. So lots of interesting things happening, but all I wanted to say is keep on going, don't stop. As I said, whatever I'm sharing is not necessarily your norm. Nothing is or isn't okay or not okay, because I don't know what your diet is like, what your lifestyle is like, and whether you're exercising, moving enough, and all of these factors, drinking enough water, because everything affects it. But the more important thing is go on the journey, do the cleanse, at least commit to do a seasonal detox for all the good reasons I gave you on day 1, and go through the motions. I mean, as I said, not every day is going to feel the same. There is a level of toxicity, but it is definitely worth it. I know one of the reasons why I chose to do the cleanse at this point in time is the mere fact that countrywide, the skim has got a massive special. And the product is incredibly cheap compared to the normal price. I think I stand under correction, 189 at Discount countrywide, where normally it's well over 200 Rand. So there's a lot of savings in that. That helps everybody. I do believe they even beat us at that price. That's just the way the system works, sadly so, but it does work the way. But go and get your product, because I mean literally there's a discount around every corner at this point in time. because there's so many stores available countrywide. But as you know, we are available online. We're a call away. The number's 086 010 3859. You're welcome to call me as well. You're welcome to send any email with any questions or in any regard. We're committed. Imsyser has always been about service. And I like to believe with our online clients, the people get their products at worst a day later. For the when the parcel needs to get sent far away, it takes maybe a day or 3. But this is what we need to do. We need to stand in the gap and help the people and be of service. So whether it be a cleanse, whether it be understanding immunity, any form of gut health, that's our specialities, of course. But we're here to serve. At the end of the day, it's our passion, it's our calling, and we want to help you on your health journey. So be blessed today. I will do my cleanse a little bit later, possibly before I go for a walk, and then we'll chat tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning being day 5. That leaves the weekend for the rest. Don't stop because it's weekend. You can still have a drink or whatever else you're going to do. Nothing needs stop, as I said. That's the nicest thing about the cleanse. I don't expect anything from you other than commitment twice a day and water. That's it. Thank you very much. Be blessed.